Three titles, one voice.
And the winner is...
It's Aruna, your Media Awards 2025 winner for Best Digital Personality, Best Talk Show, and Best Radio Personality.
Welcome, welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning, good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind, right we don't hide till we inside, 'cause the ladies' room go set it right. Welcome, welcome to the ladies' room, where real men talk and truth go boom. Good morning, good morning. If your man acting up or your woman losing she mind, right we don't hide till we inside, 'cause the ladies' room go set it right.
And this is my cue to say good morning again, everybody. Welcome back to the room, ladies' room, for today, Wednesday, May 27th, the final Wednesday in the month of May. And of course, we're definitely going to make this one count, right? So, to all those celebrating birthday, celebrating life today, just want to wish you a happy, happy day indeed. And of course, if you're joining us online, welcome via the Power app, or if you are tuned in via Facebook or YouTube, thank you so very much. And those of you listening on radio, 95.1, 95.3, thank you so very much for tuning in for another day. Let me just share. And of course, if you're coming into the room, please do so, because I want to have a conversation today about something that I think we are all kind of thinking, but very few are speaking on it. And you know, this is a, as we say, a safe space. This is where we, you know, have conversations about things that we can either learn from, grow from, and hold on, I'm just trying to share. All right, done. Why do I look dark? Nazim, could you come help me with the light, please? For some reason, I'm looking far away. Yeah. So come on in the room, please, and thank you, guys. And while we're at it, thank you so very much to our friends at... oh yeah, give me a little light there, please. Looking darkish. Thank you so much, St. Augustine Medical Services. Thank you so much, Land Western Union, for making... Why do I still look... Yeah, for some reason, you make me worse right now. Maybe the light over me. Is it better? Yeah. Come look at the screen. For some reason, I'm looking around my face. It looks dark. I don't know why. I was fine yesterday. I know what you do. What you touch. Me. Somebody had to take the blame, not me. Hold on, let me see. A little on the darkish side, but I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it's like it's a shadow. It's a light. It's around me, but my face, it's dark. The light is like around me. Yeah, I think that's a little better. All right, so we're gonna have to work with that until we I don't know. Outside is sort of dark too. Yeah. I'm gonna have to work with what I have until. Who's here? Good morning, Jackie. Navigate it until I get it right. Good morning, Shante. Thank you so much. And don't forget to share. It's like the light is around me, but for some reason my face looks dark. I don't know why. But I guess we'll have to work with what we have. Part of your body dark, part clear. Yeah. You never standby screen? Yeah. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me give all you a standby. Let me standby screen there again. Hold on. Let me give all you a standby screen.
I don't believe you have a heart, 'cause how you gonna do me like that, baby? You said you can't even talk to anyone. Damn. Yo, digit. I was just spend on no one, absolutely no one. Besides she up and leave and she find herself a next man. Didn't get no warning, just woke up one morning and see her Facebook post with she and a man posing. Yeah. Oh God, oh God, oh God, I've been different. I in the house, I can't eat and I don't sleep in. Why they keep on asking me why I'm stressing? I can't say nothing, cause I'm the light. Besides she leave me, and I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Besides she leave me, it hurts so bad. Damn it, hurts so bad, 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 bad. I'm so devastated, I feel to tell my wife. You do me so wrong, girl, this could never be right. Only thinking about yourself, I find you being very selfish. Spoil a damn good thing, you think.
And the day when I forgot my extra light is when I have the light issue. Let me see if it's. I think you made it worse. I don't know what you did, but nah. Yeah, put it up. Put the thing up. Too high. Yeah, good. I don't know what's going on this morning, but hey, we're gonna have to go. Y'all can hear me. That's the most important thing. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the. What did you? Let me wipe the webcam. Wipe the camera lens. Make sure that's not a problem. All right, guys. Like I said, we have a couple things to get off our chest this morning. We have some. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird for some reason. Huh? Hold on. It's just weird for some reason. I'm not So we have like I said, some stuff to get off our chest this morning, and I think we need to have this conversation. I think it's a little better. Yeah, we'll have to work with that for now. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to work with that for now until something better can be done. For now, until we figure out why. So like I said, we have a lot to talk about this morning, and I really want to get you, the listeners, viewers, involved in the conversation, because I believe if everybody were to stay quiet, we would think, a lot of folks will think that it's okay and normal to do and to be and to, what's currently happening in our space on this political front. But before I get to that, I want to shout out my boy, Alma Boy. You're hearing this one here brand new first in the ladies' room. And I don't know, between he and Skinny Banton, me know what them, who stress them, but they seem to be going through a lot, and we want to make sure we're here for them. It's a safe space, this room. So he was like, I got this new one that I want you to let loose inside the ladies' room. It's called what? Side Chick Leave. So Side Chick was good. Everything was good the other day. Now Side Chick Leave, and a whole set of problem, a whole bag of problems down the road again. So we're trying to stay away from man and woman, but they're still trying to put us in man and woman problems. Either way, we're going to play it first and then, of course, get into the conversation. But again, I just want to take the opportunity to say welcome to everyone on the live. Jackie Chaiton, good morning. Shante and everybody else, please share the live. Trisha Franklin, good morning. Lisa, good morning. Jenilyn is here. Alana is here. Good morning to my peeps in Carrico, PT Motnik. Pigtail, I thought I tell you I had to message you yesterday. Why didn't you message me? Anyways, Valerie Ross, good morning to my folks in Canada. Shout out to Diane Jerome. Pigtail, of course, is in Saudi Arabia. Jenny Charles Gilbert, welcome, welcome. Cynthia B. Devon Noel, I'm seeing some new faces, but welcome. Candice Lawrence, Lydia James, Jenny Coutain, Rachel Botang, Jackie Douglas Adams, morning from inside JetBlue app. Where you going? Morning, Gabby. Okay, it looks as though you're back to normal on your thing. Morning, Rita Williams. Thick Girl Kaiser, good morning. Clarina, good morning. Was nice seeing you as well. Roxanne Scott, Sonia Raymond Nelson, Alexander Kelia, good morning. Lights or not, we appreciate you in the room. Thank you. Don't bother the rest. Good morning, Maureen Isaac, Tamasha, Riggy. Yeah, Riggy, you're cooking this year. I ain't lying, boy. I love the time and, the effort you guys are giving us putting into the music this year. Quality music so far. Really nice music so far. That 35 rhythm, I love it. Tall Pri and Skinny and Natty and Thunder and Triss and who else is on it? LED. Who else? Booba. Yeah, powerful one indeed. Playing tribute to 35 years of Jambalasi. Amy, good morning. Hey, Kimberly, good morning. Who else is here? Abigail Nelson, Lisa Jones, Lisa Batiste. Good morning. Hope you're feeling better. Andrea, good morning. Shout out to this be all right. Good morning, Sandra Ann. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. I don't know. Something is going on with Facebook. It's like it's glitching for some reason. But we're going to move. We have to move. So let's do that. And like I said, I have this brand new one from Alma Boy.
Yo, Digit. I was just spend on no one, absolutely no one. Besides she cup and leave and she find herself a next man. Didn't get no warning, just woke up one morning and see her Facebook post with she and a man posing. Oh God, I've been different. I in the house I can't eat and I don't sleep. Why they keep on asking me why I'm stressing? I can't say nothing, cause I'm the light. Beside chilling, and I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Beside chilling, it hurts so bad. Damn it, hurts so bad. I'm so devastated, I feel to tell my wife. You do me so wrong, girl, this could never be right. Only thinking about yourself, I find you being very selfish. Spoil a damn good thing and tell me you will regret this.
Regret what? Regret who? Remember, see you when I see you.
Yeah. Remember that?
That's you. You violate me, so you have to feel too. Go back to your wife, boo. You never get a girl like this, so true. You see me walking with a man and you boo-hoo. Lucky it now licks me, now give you.
Beside chilling, and I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Beside chilling, it hurts so bad. Damn it, hurts so bad. I'm so devastated, I feel to tell my wife. You do me so wrong, girl, this could never be right. Only thinking about yourself, I find you being very selfish. Spoil a damn good thing and tell me you will regret this.
I like it.
Oh, please.
You know what I like? I like the fact that these days they're telling us a story in the music. And it's not just jump and wave, whine and whine and whine and whine. You have a whole story that you can follow through to the end. And he has started this Side Chick Woman Thing series since last year. So it's like a whole part 1, part 2, part 3. And I'm really, really loving the time and effort that these guys are putting into the music, man. I'm really, really loving it. Big up yourself, Alma Boy, on that one. Very good vex a side chick live you and you have your wife. Like, y'all need some serious bait in the bushery and everything else. And some Lasha cookie broom while you're at it. Yeah, he's great at storytelling. I absolutely love this for him. He's absolutely hilarious and well, as well as, really, really good at what he does, good at his craft. Big up yourself, Alma Boy. And yeah, we're looking forward to more for the season. Between you and Skinny Banton, I fed up with Toa Volley, but same way. Guys, we need to have a conversation, right? And I'd appreciate if you guys can share the live because I really want us to talk this morning. I've been bobbing and weaving and trying my utmost to stay away from that energy, to stay away from it. Because if you all look, as a matter of fact, someone on one of the posts I made on my Facebook page this morning asked if it was hacked. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, I'm purposefully posting things like this to engage people, to either make people laugh or, to just get away from the political side of Facebook. So I'm not just posting for posting's sake. I am deliberate with my posting. Yeah? Because something is off. Something is deeply off. And I've been sitting with it for a while now. I've been watching, I've been listening, I've been scrolling, I've been observing, and asking myself, what exactly is happening to us? Sit with me for a moment. As my friend Eddie would say, pull up a chair. And this is not to disrespect, hurt, insult, whatever it was, whatever you want to describe it as. But I just think it's time for us to really have this conversation. And again, I'm asking, what exactly is happening to us? Not just politically, not just online, but to us as a society. Because the truth is, the honest to God truth is, this current political climate, it's not just about politics and parties anymore. It is shaping how we speak, it is shaping how we think, how we treat each other, and if we're being honest, how we see each other. And I honestly don't like what I'm seeing. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, y'all. Bear with me, yeah? I really don't like what I'm seeing. There is this bitterness. There is this bitterness now and a sharpness, a kind of, I'm trying my best to describe it how I see it and how I feel it. And I'm feeling and seeing this bitterness, this sharpness, this kind of hostility that didn't used to be this loud, this constant, or this comfortable for a lot of people. And before anybody start shifting in their seats or start to get defensive, let me say this clearly, because some of you all have selective hearing, and depending on what side you sit, you hear what you want to hear, or you think that's what you heard. Listen to me while I say this clearly. This is not a one-side problem. This is not a one-side problem. This is both sides. And because so many of us have, we've gotten very, very, very good at pelting stones and then hiding our hands. You will cuss somebody out for being toxic and then turn around and treat someone else, tear someone else to shreds in the same breath. You will call for unity, but if only people agree with you. We will talk about respect, but offer none to anyone who thinks differently. So what exactly are we doing here? Because this is not discourse. It is not discourse. This is not democracy. This is not advocacy. This is performative outrage wrapped in self righteousness, depends on who's saying it. And I've always maintained it is okay to see things from different perspectives. 6, 9. I can see that a 6, somebody else says a 9. I say 9, the person calls it 6. We agree to disagree. I walk away with my opinion. I don't need to tear you down. I don't need to call you dumb, stupid, behind God back, you come out. None of that. I just agree to walk away respectfully with my perspective. And let me tell you guys what really worries me the most. It's not even the loud ones. It's not even the loud ones. Let me tell you who and what really, really bothers and troubles me. Not the loud ones. It's not the people who have always been aggressive or divisive or defensive about, their party or whatever the case might be. It's the ones who I thought were above this. Yeah, let's talk about that. It's the ones who I thought was above this. Because I have seen people I've respected, people I believed had depth, had maturity, had balance, had education, had sense, getting pulled into this mess. People who I thought used to be thoughtful, now reacting emotionally to everything. People who used to listen, now just waiting to respond. People who I thought used to stand on principle, regardless of who did it, done it, now standing on whatever side benefits them in the moment. Someone said we need to understand there's room for more than one perspective. It's not that deep. We just see differently. If only it was that simple, Salvan, we would not be having this conversation this morning. Unfortunately, it is deep for others who don't understand that there's always room for more than one perspective, and it's okay to agree or disagree, and we all cannot see something the same way. If we are not all made the same. If we lived in a world where everybody thought the same, felt the same, we'll just be like common copies of each other. It'll be so monotonous, it'll be so boring if we all think and felt the same way. But it's when people are being deliberately disrespectful. People who used to stand on principle now standing wherever in the defense of what they believe in, going as low as they can. And I won't lie, I'm not going to lie. That part has been disappointing. Not shocking, because, I'm in the world 40 how much years now, so I think I kind of understand us as human beings. So I'm not easily shocked anymore, but you can still be disappointed. Yeah? Because I think many of us believe that when things got tense politically, we would still hold on to a certain level of decency, that we would disagree but not dehumanize, that we could debate but we don't have to destroy, that we would challenge but we don't have to character assassinate. But look around. I am just on, listen, I don't care how long I've known you. I don't care how cool we are. Once I see it, I'm blocking it out of my space. If we look around now, that line, it has been completely blurred. You can't see that line anymore. Where we lay the lines down and we would debate, and you would walk away with a sense of understanding, and you gain some knowledge or insight into something. Everybody's standing hard and fast on what they think it is. Everybody knows what they're doing is a fact. Everybody is correct. Nobody's open to understanding another person's perspectives. Everybody's just standing 10 toes down on what they think and who they support, and that's it. I don't see anything else. I don't want to hear nothing else. No, it's if you don't agree with me, you're stupid, you're dunce. If you don't support this, you're corrupt. If you question anything, you're the enemy, or you're supporting everything blindly. And I'm asking, when did we become so intolerant of difference? When did disagreement become disrespect? When did conversations turn into mortal combat? Like you literally have to put on your armor, put on your helmet, put on your bulletproof vest, make sure you protect your body before you go into a conversation. When did conversations turn into combat? And you know what the dangerous part is? When everything becomes a fight, nobody's actually listening anymore. Nobody's listening anymore. We don't listen anymore. We hear, but we don't listen. We're just talking at each other. We're talking at each other. We're reacting. We're assuming. We're attacking. And in the process, what we fail to realize is we are losing something very important. Our ability to think critically and to feel compassion at the same time. We can do both. But some of you, the way you program these days is like you could only do one off. You can only think critically, or you could feel compassion. You can't think critically and you can't feel compassion at the same time. Because you can stand firm in your beliefs without being cruel. And that is the part that is worrisome. We are getting cruel with no apology. We can be passionate about something without being disrespectful. And we can call out issues without tearing down people. But somehow, somewhere, we've come to this conclusion that, and we've convinced ourselves, that is the terrifying part, we've actually convinced ourselves that aggression equals strength. So the more aggressive you are, that's a sign of strength for you. That volume equals truth. So some people think the more the louder they turn up the volume, the more aggressive they are, the more disrespectful they are, it equals truth. And that being the most offensive person in the room somehow makes you the most correct. But I'm here to tell you this morning, that is a dangerous lie. You can be passionate without being disrespectful. You can call out issues without tearing down people. And let me say something else as well. A lot of what we are seeing right now is not even about truth. It's not even about truth anymore. It's about identity. People are not just defending ideas anymore. They are defending their side, their team, their tribe. And once that happens, you see that thing they call logic? It goes out the window. Full speed out the window. Logic goes out the window. Accountability disappears. And hypocrisy becomes very easy to justify. Because it's no longer, is this right? It has become, is this my side? And if the answer is yes, then anything goes. Even if you would have condemned the same behavior yesterday, once it's something that you align with, it's okay today. The lines have become so blurred that we no longer can identify right, wrong, ugly. It's all one and the same. It has become, is this my side? It is no longer, is this right? And once the answer is yes, anything goes. So now we have people excusing things they once stood against, defending things that they would have dragged somebody else for. People are now turning a blind eye because it's convenient. And again, don't pelt stones and hide your hands. I've seen too many of you pelting stones and hiding your hands. If you're going to stand on something, stand on it fully, not just when it suits you. You know that message I get in the how come you're not speaking? And I'm like, social media, Facebook is no longer a safe space where you just come and you one day ask what's on your mind, you write what's on your mind, and you engage people, and we go back, we disagree, we go back and forth, but you leave at the end. I learned something today. I got a better perspective on, because the minute time you were to speak on something, you have labels attached to you. Once it's not the language of one side, then you now become enemy number one, public enemy number one. So you can't win. So there's no standing in the middle here anymore. There's no standing on the side of, okay, you know what? Doesn't matter which side, this is what it is, this is my perspective, blue, pink, white. You can't do that anymore. Once it's not for you, then it means you're against this one. Social media has been, that is why, like I said, I'm purposefully choosing to post the things I post now. Because every 2 seconds you click, you scroll, it's somebody, some shade showing. When it's not shade, it's somebody cussing somebody out, or some fake page. It has just become so draining and heavy. Social media has become the main stage for this madness. Everybody's a commentator, everybody's a judge, everybody's an expert, regardless of what the topic is. It could be oil and gas, it could be finances, it could be health, it could be anything. Everybody. Doesn't matter what the topic is. I know that we're bright, I know, but there's some things it's okay to sit out. Because even with or without facts, some of you are just, like, you just have to be in it. And like my mother used to say back in the day, do ending. Some of us just do ending. We don't need to have a comment. We don't need to have an opinion on every single thing under the sun. Everybody's a judge. Everybody's an expert. Who then have degrees, master of everything. Master, they never worked a day in health, but they have all the answers for health, all the answers for finances, all the answers for every single thing under the sun. Everybody is an expert these days, and nobody wants to take responsibility for the damage their words cause. Some of you have gotten so used and so comfortable saying the most vile, disrespectful, dehumanizing things, and then you hide it behind, it's just my opinion. No, not everything is just an opinion. Some things are reckless, some things are harmful, some things are completely unnecessary. It's not an opinion. How are we saying the most vile, disrespectful, dehumanizing things, and then you want to hide behind, oh, it's my opinion? Some of you are being very reckless. And you see, the thing about it is, we don't have a Sioux culture here where you drag people before. We really need to start looking, as much as I love democracy sometimes, it has its advantages and disadvantages, Because hiding behind democracy and opinion makes people very reckless and comfortable to make certain statements and say certain things and peddle misinformation as facts and lies as truth. Some things are completely unnecessary. Completely. And the scary part is, it's almost like we are becoming desensitized to it. That is the part that scares me the most. It's like the insults don't shock us anymore. The disrespect don't surprise us anymore. The hatred doesn't even slow us down. We just scroll, we laugh, we share, and we add our little piece of fire to it and we keep it moving. So now the question becomes, what kind of society are we building? Because this is not about politics anymore. This is about culture. This is about values. And this is about the kind of environment we are creating for ourselves and for the people coming after us. If everything is anger, if everything is division, if everything is us versus them, then what happens to community? What happens to empathy? What happens to basic respect? And then I know some people will say, well, that's just how politics is. No. Let's not normalize dysfunction. Let's not excuse bad behavior because it's common. And just because something is widespread does not mean it's right. And it's the same point we were making yesterday in regards to artists and whoever else. We've been doing the wrong things for so long that we have somehow convinced ourselves that it is the right thing. That is not how politics is. Because I am yet to see politicians themselves behave in a said manner that some of us are doing. Not us, all you, because let me take my cell phone, not us. Because being on social media cussing nobody out in the name of politics. Most of them will just update on what's going on in their constituencies, post what's happening, post maybe some little motivation, post pictures and videos, what have you. I am yet to see politicians going at each other on social media in that manner. When they're on the platform, they throw their little word, they throw their shade. When they're in parliament, they throw their little shade, what have you. But I'm speaking about the vile disrespect that you see that is commonplace on social media now. That's not how politics is. We cannot normalize dysfunction and say that's how it is. That's how we've made it. And at the end of the day, we can and we have to do better individually, collectively. Because at some point we have to ask ourselves, is this who we want to be? Constantly cussing each other out, constantly arguing, constantly upset. And it's like, it doesn't matter who, where, what, when, why. I'm just praying. And we are supposed to be more educated. We're supposed to be more woke. Isn't that what we say? We're supposed to be woke. But it's like we are duppies and walking in our sleep the way we function. Is this who we really want to be in the name of politics every single day? There are some of you that don't take a break. Every minute of the day. The conversation could be about oranges. By the time you make a talk back, y'all somehow manage to put a politician, put a party inside the orange. Like you can't just stick, you find a way to blame a politician or blame a party for something that has nothing to do with it in the first place. Orange on the table. This is a Julie Mango. This is a Ceylon. This is a Coot. Somehow, is a politician. We somehow manage to bring politics into conversation. Why we can't just stick to Mango? Do we want to be people who can't have a conversation without being disrespectful or without raising our voices? And it's not just, it's young, it's middle age, it's old, it's now I start putting something in water because I don't drink pipe water. So is it something in the water? Because it has to be. Or is there something, they still just pass around and spray for mosquitoes? Because I ain't see them in my area for a long time. Or maybe it's, but it's like, some of you feel the need to tear others down to feel superior. You don't need to tear nobody down to feel superior, to feel you know it all, or to feel you're bigger or you're better than everybody else. Do we want to be people who only care about truth when it benefits you, when it benefits us? Or do we want to be people who can think, who can question, who can challenge, and at the end of it, still respect each other in the process? Because those things are not mutually exclusive. You don't lose your strength by being respectful. You don't lose your voice by being measured. You don't lose your power by being fair. I am just praying that we can get to a place, doesn't matter who you support, doesn't matter which color you represent, when we can get to a place, I am praying and begging that we can get to a place where you support pink, but if blue do something that is worthy of commendation, you can say, hey, good going, good looking out, blue. Not, well, if pink was there, pink would have do it so, and pink would have do that, and pink better, and pink. It's like we've taken leave of our senses. It's like we're supposed to be better, we're supposed to be smarter. But somehow, I'm looking at a couple of you these days and I'm wondering, I don't know, I'm like, every time I pass, I make sure, click and make sure that this, what are we making politics do us that for? What are we making politics do us that for? Like, seriously. So before I go, let me just say this. It's okay to be passionate. You don't have to agree with everything. It's okay to be passionate. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be angry about issues that matter to you. But there is a difference between passion and poison. And too many of us are crossing that line. We're not just expressing ourselves anymore. We're projecting. We're unloading. And we're using politics as an excuse to release every bit of anger, every bit of insecurity and resentment we've been carrying. And that is not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for anybody else. So maybe, just maybe, we need to pause. I'm not saying silence ourselves, not disengage completely, but pause long enough to ask, why am I reacting like this? Is this helping anything? Am I contributing to the solution or just adding to the noise? Because a lot of you think you're doing your parties a favor. And I'm like, and it's like some of you fail to realize you can't catch flies with vinegar. You need sweetness. You need molasses, sugar, honey, anything sweet to entice a fly. And at the end of the day, election is about votes. And our system is whoever has the most votes win. And if you are championing the cause for your party and you're spewing all these vile things and you're trying to make me understand that, hey, my party is the better option, but I'm seeing you being so vile and disrespectful, there's no way you can convince me to come to your side because I'm not seeing anything there to gravitate to. A lot of you believe you are doing your parties on your sides a favor when you behave like this. You are not. You can support your party, you can defend your party, but the disrespect, it's not helping anything. So you need to ask yourself at the end of the day, am I contributing to the solution or just adding to the noise? Because right now there's a lot of noise. I'll just make it noise, a lot of heat. Like Kali and heat 24/7. A lot of heat and not nearly enough light. And I'm not gonna lie, I honestly miss the days, and again, that is why I'm purposeful about posting the things that I am posting of late, because that is what I miss. The days when we came to social media and engage each other. Long lost schoolmates, long lost friends. We throw up things and we laugh, we all talk, and we go about the business. I miss when we could disagree and still laugh together after. I miss when conversations didn't feel like battles. I miss when respect wasn't conditional. That doesn't mean it's gone forever. It just means we have to be intentional about bringing it back. So for the persons who are asking why am I posting the way I'm posting lately, I am being intentional about it because that is how I want my space to look. So if I want my space to look a particular way, I have to take control of it. I have to clean it up, and I have to put certain things out there that will, help create the space that I want to be a part of. If I want the noise, then I'm going to go down the political route. I don't want the noise. I don't want the drama. I don't want the back and forth and telling me how my mother do this and my mother do that and this, that, and the other. I don't want it. Hence, I'm doing what I want and the kind of energy I want in my space. So when I scroll and I see, and for some of you, if you're scrolling and you can no longer find me, it's a reason. You didn't do me nothing. You ain't do me nothing. I ain't do you nothing. I just can't take the noise. I can't take the noise. I can't take the noise. We have to be intentional about bringing it back. And that starts with each of us. You, me, all of us. It starts with how we speak, how we respond, how we choose to engage. It starts with calling out bad behavior. Doesn't matter who's doing it, even when it comes from our side. And it starts with holding ourselves in the same standard we hold others to. Integrity should not be selective. Accountability is not seasonal. We don't pick and choose who should be accountable and then give others a pass. You can't want to hold me accountable for everything I do, but then you're giving your friend a pass. Or you're giving that party a pass. No, that's not how it works. I'm not here to tell nobody what to believe. I'm not here to tell anybody what side to take. That's not my place. Y'all can take, like I said, we live in a democratic state. Y'all can take whatever side you wish to. Because I don't want nobody to tell me what side to take either. But all I'm saying is, whatever side you're on, don't lose yourself in it. Don't lose your decency. Don't lose your humanity. Don't lose your ability to see other people as people. Because at the end of the day, when the debates are done, when the elections are over, when the noise dies down, we still have to live together, work together, build together. And if we destroy each other in the process, what exactly have we won? So yeah, I've been disappointed, but I'm not hopeless. Yeah? I still believe we can do better. I still believe we can be better. But only if we're honest about where we are right now. And right now, we have work to do. Yeah? We have a lot of work to do right now. So, let's take a breath. Let's regroup. Let's get it together. Before we type, before we feel the need to engage or to curse anybody out, let's put the phone down. Let's take a deep breath. Let's walk away and ask ourselves, is this worth it? Is this helping the cause? Yeah? So, that's the only time I'm going to speak on this. I'm done. Moving on. We have other things to discuss and talk about. My 2 cents for what it's worth. You do what you wish with it. Totally up to you. Until tomorrow, we'll be back for another one. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Those of you who are engaging in the conversation, having a get-together on Saturday, you invited. Chicaliko, where you doing that? Send me the info. So, have yourselves a great Wednesday, everybody, and we shall check in again tomorrow. Dash is going to be here tomorrow, so hopefully you guys will be as well. All right, and like I said, think about what I said. Think about what I said, and hopefully it makes sense to you. All right? Bye.